to part 28 of the Prince Hunter Baby Challenge, Male Sim, and Quarantine Edition. And in this episode, Gondola and K-Town are born, FireWater and May age up, and Prince gets a new girlfriend. Wow, we got all that. But first, before I introduce a new girlfriend, we gotta have a baby first. We gotta have Carrie Vixen age up. Give birth. That's what I meant. Okay, that's what I meant. Anyways, this is Gondola. See, we're already in season 3 names. K-Town. Yeah, K-Town. Yeah, and we're also going to have, there's 2 kids age up, FireWater and May. So there you go. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. Did I hear right? Knitting, you can knit onesies for your babies. Oh, I'm definitely going to be doing that once I get back in the 100 Baby Challenge. I stopped at Generation 3 in this particular series. What do you mean you can't entertain the baby? What do you mean you can't feed the baby? Go feed the baby. Oh, that's because somebody was interrupting me. May? What I said? May, really? If you're not going to help, get lost. May? What are you embarrassed about? See, no wonder I couldn't do anything. May just happened to be interrupting me. If you can't help, get lost. Seriously. I mean, come on. You don't let the baby cry? If you're not going to help, get out of my way. Seriously. You're getting on my nerves. Anyways, I'm working on a couple more builds. Even though I said I wasn't going to work on any builds until the game pack comes out. I know there will be, but don't know when. So, they usually do around in the fall. So here we go with having 2 more builds. One of them is a renovation. If anyone remembers, last year I did a summer Lex build for my 5th generation Zev for season 2 of my Zev 100 Baby Challenge. The 5th generation Zev lives in a summer home. I'm renovating it and I'm doing a video. It's still summer and I really want to do some videos. I want to do some summer builds. Also, I got, I done a video called the Lex Estate, which is, you got 2, the 30 by 30, you got 6 30 by 30 Lex built houses on a 64 by 64 lot, so they overlap. And that was a pain. That's 2 videos right there. And I'm gonna make another one. This time there's just 4 30 by 30 Lexes instead of 6, because you got 6 of them. They overlap. With this one, just 4. It's just the right number, and it's called Lex Estate 2. I know I want to do a theme. Okay, my last theme, the 2-part video, build video, there's a theme to it. Each build is a different color combination. One's like pink yellow, or red brown, or blue white, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But in this next one, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was thinking about each little Lex is a different budget. Or each room in each little Lex is a budget. That's 28 rooms total. I don't know. It's going to take a lot. We'll see. I don't know. I already did color combination. Or maybe I should do there's 4 different Lexes. Each one's a different holiday. There's something to think about. I'm really thinking about it. Each one's a different holiday. Which ones do I do celebrate? I celebrate Valentine's Day. I like Easter, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, 4th of July. Those are the ones I celebrate. Oh yeah, St. Patrick's Day. What else? I also want to redo the Lex restaurant with a new Lex style build. With a new Lex style. I want to update it. No, I don't know when I'm going to do that. You see, the reason I decided to do a renovation of my summer Lex build is because when I built it, it was before Island Living came out. So there's that. It was before Island Living came out. So I'm doing a renovation. It's gonna look more islandy. I mean, it's gonna have the same wallpaper in the build, and I got more custom content to add to it. I'm using that Tiny Travelers CC pack in the build for the toddler room, for the nursery toddler room. You know, I might use it for a 100 baby challenge. I always build my Lex houses. Most of the time, I build them for a 100 baby challenge. That's what I mostly do. And you never know if I decide I want to use it or not. I don't. It's crazy. Anyways, if anyone wants an update on my personal life on what's going on, remember 2 months ago, I kind of mentioned that I reported Frank to the police because Zoe felt like she wasn't safe around him because they roughhouse, and Zoe thinks it's intentional and abusive. So I went to the police, made a report. Not something I'm proud of. And ever since, I had social services and CPS on my butt. Oh. You know, why? Because there's a child involved. What? You know, it's... And let me fill in another part of my personal life. I'm not the best housekeeper. But my house isn't like a total disaster area. I mean, which they say otherwise. And they think, ooh, like this place is run down and not... They act like this place is a crack house and Zoe is not safe to be here. It's really not that bad. You can get around. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as they claim it to be. Oh my gosh, yeah, like we are the worst than anyone on the episode of Hoarders. And we're not. We do clean up though. We did clean up to what they wanted. You know, they wanted to see some progress. Sure, we've done that. And then they said, we're going to come in on Monday, the 10th, of August 10th, to inspect the place. We're mostly focused on Zoe's room and the kitchen. They want those areas really clean. You're not going to get immaculate. I'm going to tell them straight up. They're not going to get immaculate. Okay, they're not going to get spiffy. They're not going to get... It's not going to be so shiny you see your face in the floor. I mean, it's not going to work. No. It's not going to be as clean as the day me and Frank moved in. It's not how it's going to work. It's not going to be that way. No matter how hard we try, it's not going to be that way. And they got to know that. There's no way I can get it to that particular... We get so much crap. Frank, it's almost all Frank's. And Zoe, she's not the best housekeeper either. She takes after her father. And me, okay. When I was growing up, my family, every weekend, we set a place to clean. We set a place and time. We're like, we set a time on the weekend, and we clean the house. Top to bottom. Almost every other weekend. Because my dad would be embarrassed if somebody came over to his house and it looked like crap. My dad was always like that. And the landlord, we had a landlord that would actually kick us out if he saw our place. So we had to clean up every weekend or so. But here, I'm overwhelmed. It's like I have nobody to help me. And we're talking about 1,200 square, like 1,200 square, like 1,100 square feet of house, of apartment, and to have nobody help me during the day, it's overwhelming. So I just I do a little bit here and a little bit there. I take a bag of trash out of the living room every week. I do the dishes at least twice a month. I admit I wait till I run out of them before I do dishes. That's just me. But if I'm bored, I'll do them. If I'm bored enough, I'll do them. But they didn't show up. And then I called Frank and said, because he's at work, and he says, I asked if he heard anything from him. And he said, no, Gary, but you know what? Don't remind them. Don't say anything to them. Don't call them. We're trying to get rid of them. Don't say anything. Don't even remind them. Just let it go. It's like, yep, they almost ruined my vacation. They almost ruined my vacation. But on the plus side, they have some advantages to being around. They got Frank to clean the stairwell. That was cluttered. They got Frank to take some stuff out of the dining room. I mean, there's a plus side. I mean, there's about 5 bags of trash that was taken out of Zoe's room. You really can't tell, but it was mostly either under the bed or behind the bed. That's where most of the trash was. But 2 of the bags came from, like, where her TV was. And she don't fill them all the way up because she can't carry the bag from her room to the kitchen. So she fills it like 3/4 of the way. And for me, I fill them up. I filled up 3 bags. That's just from under her bed and from behind her bed. And there's crap. I mean, that's how I live around her. It's like I don't smell the garbage. It's like, here's the thing, Zoe. You may be immune to it, but the rest of us do smell it. Oh my God! You can't just spray this air fragrance crap and ignore it. You just can't. That's why you got flies. She's just. When I tell her to clean her room, it goes in one ear and out the other. And Child Protective Services or Social Services were like, you gotta clean with her. I didn't help her make the mess. If she can make the mess, she can clean it. I told Zoe, if I was gonna help her, I was gonna complain about it. Because that's her room. So I did help her. And I was complaining the whole time. She was like, Mom, shut up. We get it. It's like, you want me to help you. This is what you think I'm doing. What else? Yeah, they did, like I said, they didn't show up. We also didn't kind of motivate us to get the tub fixed before we went on vacation. Because it wouldn't drain. And now you can drain it. It drains now, so that's good. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not like a rundown crack house. It's not, or it doesn't run down. It's still good. You can still live in this house. I don't know what everybody's problem. Maybe Zoe's room. Now that on the other hand, but the rest of the house is decent. We can live in it. Okay, it's not like it's run down. Paint's falling off the walls. I mean, it's not like that. Or the sins coming down and there's mold everywhere. It's not like that. It's really not. They were just overreacting. One of the caseworkers from CPS came over one time, and she came in out of nowhere. Just knocked on my door, came up and took pictures of the place, and told the social services caseworker that Zoe was tripping all over the place because there was so much crap in the hallway. No, there wasn't. The hallway was clean. Are you just starting making up crap now? What the heck is going on? Because I was mad about that. I was hot that the social service lady called me and said the lady was there and took pictures and showed me. And it's like, well, apparently what she's telling you and what she's showing you are two different things. Didn't want to listen to me, of course. Because I had an attitude about that because you're making up crap now? No, don't fly by me. Seriously, you can't just make up crap. It makes me mad. You make me sound like a bad parent. I'm not. I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst. Okay? Like, oh my gosh. I'm not going to call them. I mean, I have their number just in case the social services mostly. I have their number just in case the caseworker calls me. I know who's calling me. Maybe I should give a special ringtone. I can't wait for the case to be closed. This is not that bad. There are actual cases out there of kids getting beaten. And they're over here calling me like a bad housekeeper. I mean, Frank is shaped up. He's kind of glad that I did what I did. Even though it's stupid, he changed. Even Zoe's always most likely glad that he changed. That I went to the police and he changed. Good. I'm glad this pandemic is making everybody, and staying indoors is making everybody crazy. I'm afraid to go to a doctor, like to get a checkup or something with a cold, and they say, "Oh, you got coronavirus." No, I don't. I have a cold. I know I have. I've had it before. It's not like I'm coughing excessively. It's just when my throat's dry. If I'm drinking water or tea or something, I'm not coughing. It's only when I wake up and my throat's dry and I cough. But once I get hydrated, I'm okay. My nose runs. I have a cold. And then Zoe gets it. We have this thing called, Sims have this thing called sharing is caring, right? An eco lifestyle. So Zoe, when she ended up getting my cold, I said sharing is caring. I think it was kind of funny. She's like, yeah. In my family, yes. We would kind of make that humorous. We share colds in this house. Frank may not get it because his immunities are different, I guess. But whatever. Anyways, we're still working on skills. Actually, Prince, when you play with your kid, you get your parenting skill up. So that helps. And it gets the kids' skill up, like movement skill. Either movement or imagination. Somewhere around there. So that's good. Not only that Prince is gaining a skill, the kid he's playing with is getting a skill. It's called play wrestling, I think. So, yeah. It helps both of them. So that's good. And you think I have a lot to talk about, but I don't. I did talk about the summer Lex renovation I'm doing. I'm trying to get the new Lex style. But with the Lex I'm working with. The old Lex style. Here is the temp. Why I had a template for the old Lex style. That old Lex style comes from Dutch Treat. When it's a temporary scene when the Kai, Zeth, and Stan are in the Moth, and they show an image on the Moth view screen of a 3D Lex, like a 3D computer model Lex, eating Holland, and it looks different That's where that comes from. The old Lex style. And now that I decided to incorporate the new Lex style. I don't know why I still use an old Lex style. I don't know. It looked kind of weird. But now I use a new Lex style. Which is better because the Lex now looks like it has wings. I like that part. Also, I don't know which builds I'm going to be uploading on Friday. See, now it's the 11th. So I don't know. August 11th. So I don't know what builds I'm going to be putting up on Friday. You will definitely see by the time this video is out, okay? You'll definitely see. But I think the Lex Estate builds, the 2-part build, will be up. That'll count as 2 videos. I think, yeah, those 2 were definitely going up. And the Egypt build. I got the trip to Egypt Lex build. And that definitely will be up. Now I know what's going to go up. Any kids watching, avert your eyes. Because Zoe would ask me, what are they doing? Nothing. Nothing. Also, Roblox. Are you sure that's made for kids? Because I'm wondering how many people on Netflix talk about stuff that 9-year-olds shouldn't be knowing by now. You know, about how babies are made. Like, really, really, how babies are made. Zoe is too young for that crap. She's too young to know that. But yet, everybody on Roblox, some of that stuff doesn't get censored out, and that's how, now it's like she knows. But when she talks about it and asks questions, I change the subject because she's too young to know. Okay? I change the subject. She's too young. Okay? When she asks us when she's like 13 or 14, okay, sure, we'll sit down, we'll talk. But 9, too young. I'll just change the subject. Something kid-friendly, okay? It's uncomfortable to talk about the birds and the bees when she hears that stuff on Roblox coming from other people on Roblox in chat. That's something she should never know about. She's too young. Oh, I thought it was a kid's game. Okay, I thought this was a kid's game. But I guess Roblox isn't. We got 2 people. We got a lot of older people playing. I'm not aware. They don't censor their language around young children. Anyways, it's the end of this video. Stay tuned for part 29. We got some aging up and some kids being born. So stay tuned for part 29. Yay, she's pregnant. That's awesome. Awesome.